Hey folks, it's been a long while.
Yeah,
Mostly because of negligence on my part, but Dave's been house sitting for some friends of ours. They've been having a kid, which is always a strenuous ordeal.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. Everything's cool. So kudos, I'm happy.
It all worked out.
Yeah. Way to go, Melanie and Jason, for pumping out a kid.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've been, trying to keep up with the Joneses as far as our movies go, and it hadn't been going well. So we didn't make it for 31 Days of Horror.
We failed.
Yeah, we failed miserably.
We got to 26.
Yeah, we got to 26. Or no, we got 24. And I'm going in here for a second.
Okay.
It's annoying me.
Oh, the music?
Yeah, I can't do both at the same
I have
time.
to eat a cookie because the taste in my mouth is awful. It just needs to go away. So I'm using a cookie to clean my palate. Anyway. I think we got to 26, didn't we?
No, because 25 was,
26 is today.
Yes, there were 6 movies left, which means there were 25 movies we got done.
Okay.
So we did the 26th one today.
Okay.
We got up to 25, which was we did last time we did watch the movie. We didn't take a Tuesday off. We didn't do a video of it, which was Child's Play, which is the first Chucky movie.
Well, the first movie we watched was Creature.
That's right, we did.
We watched Creature with I always call him Hayden Fox.
Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson. And then we watched Child's Play.
Yeah.
And then we watched Amityville Horror.
So, quick rundown. Unfortunately, on Netflix, and we checked this out on Creature, it's a 3-part series by Peter Benchley, which, if you don't know who Peter Benchley is, he's the guy who wrote Jaws.
Yeah, a lot of his other works, all of his works, as far as I know, have to do with nautical
creature feature type thing going on. Giant octopus, giant whatever,
shark,
usually giant aquatic creature of some sort. That's some of that. A lot of that going on in Creature. So we had Craig T. Nelson. We had Craig T. Nelson. Sound like a howler monkey.
Yeah. Anyway,
Creature had Craig T. Nelson, which you don't know who that is. He did, better known as the guy who did Coach back in their late 80s, early 90s.
That's what I always think of when I come to mind.
He also did, more recently, he did the voice of Mr. Incredible off The Incredibles from Pixar. Him and Kim Cattrall. If you don't know who she is, she's best known, unfortunately, from Sex and the City. But she's in this movie, in this 3-part series, and unfortunately, like I said, it was 3 parts?
It looked like it was going to be 3 parts.
It was 3 parts, and we only had the first part on Netflix, which was a bum deal.
Unless we were to get the DVD, which we didn't realize we needed to do.
Yeah.
We watched the first part of a 3-part series.
Which I don't remember.
I didn't even know it was coming because we got to the point where, this thing should be about up.
Right.
And then the creature, metamorphosizes and grows legs, and then all of a sudden we're just black screen.
Yeah. Which, instantly we had a problem with the fact that, I understand that a genetically enhanced military project can metamorphosize or evolve within a matter of minutes, but this is ridiculous. It would happen in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it grew legs, and I'm like, that doesn't happen. Sorry.
Anyway,
sorry, Pete Benchley.
Creature, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was.
I gave it a 3.
It was enjoyable. It wasn't very good by any means, but I really enjoyed it. So I also give it a 3.
It fit that cheesy fill time type of a movie. Let's just watch something that's. It's not going to be very good, but it's enjoyable. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, it was.
So from there we moved on to. I forgot to set the timer.
Yeah, I know. We're just
mental log.
Yeah.
From there we moved on to the first of many Chucky movies called Child's Play. This stars
Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif. I want to say Willem Dafoe.
No, Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif.
Who in my mind always stands out as Luther Boggs.
Luther Boggs
from X-Files.
X-Files. He also, most people would know him from Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings.
That's where most people would know him from.
It also has the chick, the lady that's in charge of the whales from Journey Home off of Star Trek 4.
Star Trek 4.
Journey Home, yeah. Has her on it. Anyway, her child gets this doll. I can't remember what his name is. I want to say it's Chucky. It is Chucky.
He calls himself Chucky, yeah. But that was Brad Dourif's nickname.
It was Chucky, yeah, because it was Charles.
Yeah. And the doll's name was Handy something.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be corrected. But anyway.
I don't remember.
Anyway, the doll's possessed by this guy's spirit. Evidently, it's voodoo magic. And
yeah, the hoodoo on the doll.
Yeah, we briefly touched the connection between the doll and the hoodoo magic, and it's like,
whatever.
If this was more like really what the movie was about was the voodoo connection,
we would have established that first, not at the end of the movie.
That'd be the name of a great nightclub, the Voodoo Connection. We're gonna come up with a club called the Voodoo Connection. That's what it's gonna be about. You get your own little doll when you walk in the door. Anyway, Chucky comes to life, kills people, that kind of thing. Anyway,
yeah,
you got a what? 2 or 3? Was it a 3 again?
That one may have been a 3 again. It's been a while since we watched it.
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks ago. It's a staple of, scary movies. Everybody talks about
It's one that
Chucky.
I'd watch every Halloween.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fair enough. We'll give it a 3.
It gets a 3. It'll get rewatched.
Yeah. And then we watched Amityville Horror, which is a staple. I mean, for nostalgic reasons, it in itself, the movie itself is, I wouldn't classify it as the top 5 scariest or something like that. But I'd at least give it a rewatch for every Halloween. A definite top 10 rewatch for Halloween.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It'll always be on the list.
For a 1970s movie, which I believe it was, late 70s, mid to late 70s, great cinematography, great plot, great characters.
I like the There was only one shot in the whole movie that got cheesy, and it's when they had the drawn in pig in the window.
Oh yeah.
But that's it. Other than that, everything is just, well, it could have been something else. Well, it could have been something else. But there's so many of those could have been something else happening.
Which is ironically real life. It could have been this, or it could have been that, or it could have been, bad beef with a bit of bad mustard,
Yeah.
Which is off of a movie somewhere.
Yeah. There's more gravy than a grave of you.
I don't know that one.
That's Christmas Carol.
It's Christmas Carol. I don't know that one.
I don't want to say the C word.
Oh, yeah, we can't say the C word before Thanksgiving.
No, not before Thanksgiving.
And once it passes the 25th, you can't say it anymore. So there's this 26-day grace period.
There's a window there of in which the C word is
up until this point. It's a holiday word, according to our president. But anyway, Amityville Horror. A lot of great things. A lot of good things going on in this movie. I'd definitely give it a rewatch. I don't know if it deserves a 4.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'll give Amityville a 4, the first one anyway. I haven't seen the other ones. I don't know how many there are. But apparently you were saying the second one's a prequel.
Yeah.
And then the third one is an Amityville 3D.
Which is the 80s 3D.
And then there's a remake, which I'd like to watch.
The remake is intense, dude. It's intense. Check it out. If you want a good horror flick, check out Amityville, the remake, the new version of it.
And then a couple of movies that we didn't get to, and we can do this as a recap, because there's several movies that we didn't get to this year that maybe next year we'll make a list.
Yeah. I think we'll make and on top of that, I think what we'll do is next year, which you all won't know about, except for if you watch this, that we'll watch beforehand, tape, and save, because getting this all in under our schedules, he's a teacher and I'm a cheese mover, and between the two of us, it takes a lot to get us together at the same time.
Yeah.
So, surprisingly enough, it's difficult. So I think next year we'll make a list, we'll start recording movies in September or something like that, and then we'll
jump the gun early so we can make it all in time.
Because we'd like to get it on at least one post a day for the month of October and do it justice. Because there's a lot of great movies that we didn't get into that you were going to say, I don't know what you're going to get into.
Well, one of the House on Haunted Hill. We didn't do any Alfred Hitchcock.
That's true, we didn't. Wow. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't even get that. Yeah,
Because I think we should do maybe Rear Window and
some of the great classic.
Yeah, Birds.
Yeah.
Psycho.
I've never seen Birds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Birds.
But there are a lot of great horror movies that we never made it to.
Yeah, the classics like Frankenstein.
The original 13 Ghosts.
Yeah, which I remember seeing in second grade and it freaking me out.
So we got a lot of work to do for next year.
So. And on top of that, this is a shout out. If there's anything you want us to watch,
we're getting whenever December hits, we're gonna do the C-word movies.
Yeah.
So
let us know.
At least do the 25 days of C-word.
That'll work. We can do that. Yeah. I mean, we'll touch like the Charlie Brown Christmas and stuff like that. And
yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas and stuff like that. But anyway,
anything else?
Let us know. Creature got 3. It was entertaining. Child's Play got 3. It was entertaining.
At least the first third of Creature.
First third of Creature. And then Amityville Horror, the original remake, got a 4. Good movie. Check it out. It's good. It's a good flick.
Yeah.
So anyway, peace out. We'll see you next time. Won't you be my neighbor?